protection program of Besakih Temple, sacred area in Karangasem Regency. Under the leadership of the Governor and Deputy Governor of Bali, Wayan Koster and Oka Sukawati, Bali's development is carried out based on the vision of Nangun Kerthi Loka Bali through patterns of development of the universe planning towards the new era of Bali, which means protecting the sanctity and harmony of Bali's nature and its contents to create prosperous and happy life for the Balinese people physically and spiritually, which is in accordance Bung Karno's three Sakti principles: sovereign in politics, self-reliant economy, and cultural personality, implemented through development in patterned, comprehensive, planned, directed, in integrated manners within the framework of the Republic of Indonesia based on the values of Pancasila, 1st of June 1945. The vision towards the new era of Bali is realized by fundamentally and comprehensively organizing Bali's development, which includes three main aspects of genuine Bali: the nature, people, and Balinese culture. These three main aspects are an integral part in the life of Balinese people, which is based on the philosophy of local wisdom of Kerthi, namely the six sources of welfare and happiness in human life. One of the very important and strategic priority program in the vision of Nangun Kerthi Loka Bali is the Besakih Sacred Area Protection Program. Besakih Temple, located on the slopes of Mount Agung, is the main place of worship, the most important and highest Kayangan Jagat temple in Bali. A number of Balinese literature, both written in lontar and in copper or wooden inscriptions, refer to Mount Agung as Polangkir, which means he is the most high, the highly exalted, and the most great. Besakih Temple is referred to as a Huluning Bali Raja, source of Balinese kingdom, as well as Madyanikang Buana, the center of the world. Therefore, during the ancient Balinese kingdom, Besakih was categorized as Hila Hila Hulundang ing Basukih, which means a sacred area to pray for the serenity of life, or Basuki in Upper Bali, which is prohibited and forbidden, or Hila Hila, to be traversed or entered arbitrarily by anyone. Besakih Temple is an extensive sacred area of approximately 7 square kilometers and with levels. Besakih Temple includes a complex of 117 temple units consisting of 22 Uttama temples, 4 Chaturlawa temples, 14 Padarman temples, and other temples categorized, which are believed by the community to be closely related to the existence of Balinese temple and or Mount Agung as the highest mountain in Bali. In addition, Besakih Temple also includes 31 sources of holy water, which becomes Petirtan or Beji temples. These all make Besakih Temple the largest temple, not only in Bali, but also throughout the archipelago and even in the world. The ceremony at Besakih Temple is carried out based on the time cycle, namely Panchawara cycle, 5 days, Wuku cycle, 7 days, Early Sasi cycle, the beginning of the month, full moon and new moon cycle, monthly or 30 days, Piodalan or Pujawali cycle, 6 months or 210 days, Musaba cycle, annual, Pancha Balikrama cycle, once every 10 years or the turn of the decade, Eka Dasarudra cycle, 100 years or turn of the century, and Marabu Bumi cycle, 1,000 years or turn of the millennium. Besakih temple's condition has begun to deteriorate. There are some deteriorated temples. There are temples that use different materials such as roofs, wood, and stones. There are some split gates and walls that use different materials. There are some temple courtyards with different models or layouts. Many temple signage have different styles and are not uninformed. There is no dryness. There are crowds of Balinese Hindu pilgrims visiting Besakih temple. The welfare and health care of the Besakih temple's priests and priestess, as well as their assistants, are not well taken care of. The condition of the environment around the temple is messy. Stalls and cellars on the temple grounds are not well organized. Parking facilities are not sufficient and chaotic. Waste is not managed properly. The parks in Besakih temple area are not well organized and cared for. Toilets in Besakih temple are scattered everywhere and look dirty. Access to Besakih temple is jammed. The policy directions for Besakih temple sacred area protection include Parahyangan or Atma Kerthi, Pawongan or Jana Kerthi, and Palamahan or Jagat Kerthi. Programs related to Palamahan in the sacred area of Besakih temple consist of organizing all buildings and facilities in the area, from Mandala Soring Ambal-Ambal to Luhuring Ambal-Ambal, such as stalls, toilets, houses, parking lots, and similar buildings. Providing adequate parking facilities in the Soring area of Manik Mas temple. Providing a rest area of Pasandakan and adequate MSME facilities in the Soring area of Manik Mas temple and Bencingah. Providing and managing the grand entrance, road network, and pedestrian space in the Palamahan area. Building Grahawiyata as a media room to broadcast all aspects related to Besakih temple. Providing housing or prasraman for the temple's priests. Building public service facilities in the area of Kedundung and Soring of Manik Mas temple. Build a review location and viewpoints in several locations for the general public who want to see the majesty of Besakih temple. Providing dedicated and eco-friendly transportation facilities to serve pilgrims and general public from the parking area to the area of worship in Besakih temple. Organizing parking areas, parks, waste management, drinking water networks, electricity networks, telecommunications networks, and drainage. Regulating the circulation of vehicles, security, and safety of the people and the general public in Besakih temple sacred area. Regulating custom-based and integrated security system as well as information communication systems. The budget required for the Besakih Sacred Area Protection Program is estimated to be around 900 billion rupees, which will be implemented in stages from 2020 to 2022. The first stage, land acquisition with a budget of 170 billion rupees, sourced from the 2020 Bali provincial budget. The second stage, physical development, will start in 2021 until it is completed in 2022 with a budget of 730 billion rupees, sourced from the state budget of Ministry of Public Works and Public Housing of 500 billion rupees and the Bali provincial budget of 2,030 billion rupees. May the sincere and noble intention of the Governor of Bali, Wayan Koster, receive support and participation from the government and various components of the society so that the Besakih Sacred Area Protection Program runs smoothly and completely to become a monumental legacy, a milestone in the history of new era of Bali.